Make sure everything is working for today. And make sure test it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anybody wants to join and have a questions about this? They can. So let's see. Looks like it's looking good. Look good. It's looking good. Everything's looking good. Camera, it's not fucking. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the special stream of Hurricane Katrina, the really anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, up 2020. Up 2025. Not 2025. 2005. There we go. Let's look for the word. So, and I will talk to. Hello, Skyfire. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello there. It is the really anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Hello, brother. Hello, Skyfire. Hello, stepmother. Hello, everybody in the chat. And I'm going to get right to it. Of Hurricane Katrina of 2025. Not 2025, of 2005. So, last few years ago, back in 2005, there was the worst hurricane on record called Hurricane Katrina. And Hurricane Katrina was a dangerous, really dangerous hurricane. Had a bunch of storm surge, and people that stayed through the storm, not evacuated not through of Hurricane Katrina. They haven't heard of evacuatory evacuations or anything. So the evacuatory evacuations means they can leave New Orleans. If the evacuatory evacuations are like over this county, this county, this county, you got to pay attention to the evacuatory evacuations. There is like a serious hurricane, like Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. Hello, daughter. Saw you there. What the reason is for Hurricane Katrina was a dangerous hurricane. It was 156 mile per hour winds right to make landfall in New Orleans. It sailed down in the Gulf. It spin and spin. You know what tropical storms and hurricanes do. But Hurricane Katrina was a dangerous hurricane. People they're still to this day, they're still recovering from Hurricane Katrina and all that. They're still recovering from 2005. It's a hurricane. It's a disgrace. Yes, Skyfire. Step Hunter. Yes, they can be destructive. It knocked out so many power lines. New Orleans lost power right after Hurricane Katrina went through. They had a bunch of rain, storm surge. Actually, the storm surge came from the Hoover Dam, and the levees did not hold. The levees did not hold. That's why the Hoover Dam crested into New Orleans. And it did a lot of damage. People had to be in shelters, had been in a lot of shelters till they get rescued. So one time my state had the 8 mile per hour winds. Gusting like the power went out quickly. Yes. Exactly, Skyfire. They can do a tropical storm or a hurricane can do that, because if the winds are stronger, like 80 or 70 mile per hour winds, like let's say a small hurricane, it's going to do that. It's going to do that because it can do a lot of damage, like tornadoes. Even hurricanes will have possible tornadoes. But people up this day, they're still going back, checking on their houses from Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. That's not pointing out this is not going to happen again. I don't know, anytime soon. But with Hurricane Katrina was the worst hurricane on record. What is like storms now the storm surge was really, really bad. Which the storm surge was hurricanes are no joke. Exactly, brother. There are no jokes. People lost their lives during Hurricane Katrina. And this is Reen. You got to pay attention to the evacuatory evacuations. What zone you can evacuate from? Like, let's say from the downtown area to the in-town area. And this is the reason where Hurricane Katrina is so deadly. It's like Milton. I will get to that one in just a second. With Katrina, it was devastating. I was still a kid back then. I said, golly, there's Hurricane Katrina. And those newscasters, news reporters, weather reporters risked their own lives to stay inside the Katrina. Stay inside of Katrina with 160 mile. I mean, I think it was 160. Yeah, it was 160 mile per hour winds. So, and brother, you're right. Hurricanes are no jokes. And people don't joke about the hurricanes. They could be ferocious. They could be ferocious, vicious. There we go. Exactly, stepmother. Is hurricanes do bad damage? Yeah, they do. They actually do. They can cause trees, power lines, water eruptions. Actually, the pipes. That means with no food, no water. And they had to boil water. They get a boil water notice because the water may be contaminated from Katrina. If this is not in, let's see. Tornadoes are the worst than hurricanes. Yes, they are. Actually, Skyfire, you got that correct. Tornadoes are much worse than hurricanes. Well, I will point that out. So tornadoes do get worse. Tornadoes are inside hurricanes. They can produce a tornado, and a tornado can do that. They're inside the hurricane. And also, here's the key fact, guys. I just learned something. A hurricane can go through a eye replacement. Recycle eye replacement. That means the eye is weakened. It can go through a replacement eye cycle. So with the eye cycle means the winds and the speed got interrupted with the eye of the storm. It's always, when the eye comes on land, it's all quiet, like no wind, no rain, or nothing. But after you get the outer bands up this hurricane, it's that done. That means no power, no electricity, or nothing. They got to be all on generators until the power gets back. Well, what Katrina was a Category 5, I think it was a Category 4 hurricane. No, Category 1 hurricane. Then it went right back out to the Gulf to be a Category 5 hurricane. Son, I need to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Then I'm going to get back to this special stream, part 2. Go ahead. I can. I tell Cody to come on to my backup. Tell him, stepmother, My Instagram got hacked. He needs to come to my backup Facebook account. Oh, you have a new account? No, I have my backup. I No, I don't have my account back. I don't have my Instagram account back, but I have my old Facebook account backed up. I back up Facebook account. Okay, any more questions? So I'm gonna go right back into it. With Hurricane Katrina, it was devastating. Like people lost their lives, loved ones, even their houses got destroyed. Until this day, guys, Hurricane Katrina was the worst one on record. Since with Ivan and with Hurricane Ivan. Since after Hurricane Ivan came through. But this means it may happen again, maybe not, maybe in 2025, maybe, or maybe it'll be happening again in 2025. Don't count on it. Welcome back, Jerry. Welcome back, bro. What's up, man? So, if you were in a tornado, what did you do? So, if you was in a tornado, so you got to get on the lowest part of your house if a tornado is really close to you. I got my phone back. That's good. So, one of the reason is, but this hurricane was deadly. It was after storm, after storm, after storm. And Skyfire, that is a good question. If you was in a tornado, what do you do? So, if you was in a tornado, you got to get the lowest part of your own house. It may be a category 4. I mean, the tornado may be greater, like an EF1 or through 5. It's the greater on the Fujita scale of tornadoes. There's not going to be like F6. That's going to be a miracle or not miracle. Hello, Cox. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the special stream. With this and Skyfire, you got that correct. Get the lowest parts of your house. That means like basement. And I will go to the shelter. There's a tornado. Now, yep, that's true also. If you're under a tornado watch, tornado warning, or tornado emergency, that means the tornado is on the ground for a really long time. You can go to shelters. Or I'm doing okay, Judge. I'm on vacation. Nice, nice. That's good, buddy. So what the reason is with Hurricane Katrina, when Hurricane Katrina did this, it was so catastrophic. And that means nothing at all the storm surge and everything they still destroy. And to this day, guys, 2025, it's the big anniversary of it. And people are coming back telling stories about they lost their house, they lost their loved ones, even they lost their own house because of the storm surge, mildew. I mean, People lost their lives. They lost their lives during that hurricane. And this is pretty shocking. And Jerry, let's see, if you go to, I would go to a shelter if there's a tornado. You can go to a shelter or stay in your bathroom. It's very sad. I know, but don't cry. I'm doing a story. If she was, I guess I miss her. What exactly? No, buddy. This is about Hurricane Katrina. This is nothing about loved ones or anything. Yeah, this is about loved ones. That was back in 25. It's been 20 years, guys, of Hurricane Katrina. It's just like you look back, is that they're still recovering. They got a 4 billion wall from here to here. I saw yesterday on the news. They're ready if there is another tragic hurricane like Katrina, maybe another Katrina, they said. They will be prepared this time. They got a new levee now. They're getting ready for anything happens. Okay, let's see. Hurricane Katrina was okay. Hurricane Katrina was in the Atlantic for a long time ago. Back in 2025. I mean not 2025, 2005. Hurricane Katrina was a terrible storm to begin with. As a Category 1 hurricane. They go back Cat. Like Cat 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They go Cat back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They go back 5s. Just like tornadoes. Like F1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, what this means, guys, the Fujita scale and the hurricane scale are the same. It's that, oh, look at it. It's like a Category 5 hurricane. And this means, guys, you got to pay attention to the evacuatory evacuations also. Some people will stay through the hurricane. That's their fault. You didn't listen to the evacuatory evacuations from the National Hurricane Center they put out. If the National Weather Service puts out a tornado warning, if the National Weather Service put out a tornado warning, tornado watch, or tornado emergency, that means you got to get it the lowest, you got to get it out of the path because tornadoes can damage your lives. I'm not kidding. I see so many pictures. I said, this is it. It's shocking. This is so freaking shocking. But the hurricanes, much worse than tornadoes. And tornadoes are more than stuff that's been going through every single day. And it's like, let's say a hurricane comes towards and Skyfire. I'm just going to put this is an example. If there is a hurricane coming towards near you, you have to make an evacuatory evacuation. That means floods. This is an example, bud. This is not like it's going to hit you anytime soon up this hurricane season of 2025. I agree. Hurricanes are the worst. Exactly, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that answer. Yeah, and Jerry, this is a example too. If there was a hurricane, if there was a hurricane coming near you, you gotta accept the evacuatory evacuations. Like let's say there was a Category 4 hurricane coming near you. This is the example. This is the example for you. You will go to the shelter. You can ride out the well. You cannot ride out the storm to see how much winds can damage it pretty awfully. That's the example. Even there was a tornado, they will do that also. Let's see. Hurricanes can be catastrophic. They can be catastrophic. Be they can be anything. They can do their own thing. They can hit land, hit the worst peak of the state, but every time they they are so freaking dangerous. And what Hurricane Katrina was, see, the hurricanes are the worst as demolishers. Yeah, it does demolish everything. But people, stepmother, you are correct on that. With each hurricane, what each hurricane goes through, it's going to go through a lot of things. It can be weakened after it makes landfall. Like Katrina, what Katrina was a dangerous category monster hurricane. They call it a monster. It flattened trees, power lines, everything. There was no power after Hurricane Katrina. People up this day is going back and saying Katrina was a dangerous, threatened hurricane. And this don't mean I'm not saying any cuss words or anything, but it was a dangerous hurricane. And that's not pointing out that this will happen if New Orleans is going to get hit again. If they go get hit again, I don't know. And then if they go and do it all over for them, we as humans, we don't know what these weather systems are going to do. You get alerts from the National Hurricane Center, the National Weather Service. I know, I'm proud of it. Well, with this hurricane, it's just madness. And people didn't listen to the evacuatory evacuations with the National Hurricane Center and the state governor of New Orleans. Actually, the state governor will get the evacuatory evacuations to the National Hurricane Center will get the state governor. The state governor, it's got to allow this. They can make press conference that, oh, this is a dangerous hurricane. I know it happened in 2005. Yep, this is why. This is why. And this is why with Hurricane Katrina, what's the worst hurricane on record? And this is like, oh, let's say it's just like it's in the world, and people panicked. They had to get get foods, generator to keep their houses generized, like refrigerators, TVs, power boxes. No, not power boxes. It will happen. This is so. I already did it. I already did it, stepmother. At least there's no drama in this stream right now. So that's good. Thank you, Jerry, for doing that. Can I continue? Somebody tell me I can continue the story. I just saw the voice message. Hold on, guys. So, back to the story. What Hurricane Katrina was the devastating hurricane. Like, after the hurricane, it's just a dangerous freaking hurricane. Like, what the hurricane does, it does it. Maybe it's destructible, maybe a category 1 through 5. And now it's going to go 1 through 5. And now, with what Hurricane Katrina went through, it was a category 5 hurricane. It was dangerous. It killed, it hurt many people's family, friends, relatives, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, you name it, nephews, even nephews. Exactly. And this is the reason what Hurricane Katrina does.
Hey, I reported Sunset Shimmer for Dachshund, and now I'm back.
And this was a dangerous hurricane, guys. This was the dangerous freaking hurricane on record. I know. Police reporter and everything. With the disaster of Hurricane Katrina, now she is a retired storm. And there's going to be just as good. When Hurricane Katrina did all this, it was hurtful. It was sad. It was tragic. A lot of people had to go to emergency rooms, hospitals, to then the magical cleanup from FEMA. Actually, is from a business, goes out there in the Natural Weather Service, inspect the damage, and say, oh, this is like a tornado or everything. And this was a tornado. I mean, if Katrina was not a terrible hurricane, if the Katrina was a terrible hurricane, yes, they are. Yes, they exactly, brother. They are a dangerous a dangerous. You don't want to be in one. I've been through two guys, Hurricane Ian and for Hurricane not Matthew, Milton. I've been two major hurricanes. One is Milton, was a Category 2 hurricane. Number one was Hurricane Ian, was a Category 4 hurricane. Yep, they are. Exactly, Jerry. And this is the reason, guys, of Hurricane Katrina was the devastating hurricane on record of 2005. You're going to take a look at pictures, and people cannot get out of their communities because of the flood, which the storm surge was so freaking bad. They had the storm surges covered bridges and everything. They had to cover through bridges and everything. Were underwater. Nobody could not get off of New Orleans. Nobody. There's nobody. Could not get off. Because the storm surge was so freaking bad. I don't care. I mean, I do care about those people. I do care about those people or went through a lot with Hurricane Katrina. But you got to pay attention to the evacuations. What the National Hurricane Center put out and the state governor will put out. You just got to do your thing and everything else. And this is why, guys, where Hurricane Katrina was a devastating hurricane on record of 2005. Now, I'm going to give you a detail. It was a powerful hurricane, a Category 1 hurricane, and make landfall. Turn right back around, go back into Gulf of Mexico. It's just sit there. Then it got to go towards a special. They said they had a special cone from the National Hurricane Center, had a special cone for Hurricane Katrina. So, where Hurricane Katrina, belch, when Hurricane Katrina is going to go through that means, guys, this is going to be a responsibility of taking that in matters of your own hands, get supplies, board it up, get repaired, sandbags, because there's maybe flooding, not storm surge, but like debris floating in the water. But you don't need to get out of the middle of the, Surfers always do this, guys. Let me tell you these. All surfers does surf there is a hurricane. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to their lives. Also, you cannot surf inside a dang hurricane. And that's a fact, guys. If if this and this is why with, with hurricanes, just like Katrina, are just dangerous to the public. Okay. And guys, I can answer your questions now. I saw that. Yep. Are you glad I caught Sunset Shimmer in 4K just now? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Skyfire. Now, guys, you have any questions or answers? If y'all have any questions or answers about this hurricane, feel free to do so now. If y'all want to answer questions, answers, you can give me questions or answers now about the story I just did. Feel free to do it. I feel better now. She is gone now. Yep, good. I want her stay away from me. With Hurricane and Stepmother, if you have any questions, brother, Skyfire, Jerry, anybody, his daughter, and everybody who has any questions about was a story I just did, go right ahead. I can answer people's questions now. Hmm. Hey, Betsy, what the different match of hurricanes? That is a good question. Empathy of the hurricane's interest. That is a good question, brother. Actually, that is a really good question. So, empathies maps out that say, oh, the Natural Hurricane Center can go out in the there's different matches of hurricanes. They go by names. Let's see some. What could cause hurricanes in the first place in 2005? So let me tell y'all, and it goes by heat of the heat in the Gulf, in the Gulf of Mexico, even Atlantic. Atlantic can be like 80 or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why tropical storms, tropical depressions, and tropical entities like MVES, they call it MVES now, they can develop like a tropical depression, a strong tropical depression, or a right after they get to tropical storm status, they've got to be by 50, 55, I think it was 50 or 60. It's going to be, they got to go by warm waters like the Saharan dust. They don't like Saharan dust. And also, they just don't like Saharan dust because they don't like Saharan dust completely. It cools the water down like 10 or 20 degrees of the water. But in the first place in 2025, in 2025, all hurricanes go by number, by names like Katrina, Ivan, Rita, Beta, Alpha, and all that, brother. So they could go by names and storms, and they got to, in the environment of producing a hurricane, brother, they go through. Thank you, Jerry, for doing that. Hello, Dennis. Sorry I didn't see you there. It is on. Yep, it's on. There we go. Have to fix that problem. I had to fix that problem. Now they cannot sneak in here anymore. So that's not any change. Glad I have two watching. That's a good thing. Yep, exactly, Jerry. Exactly. Oh, boy. I think they're not going to be coming back. And guys, oh, really? This was a devastating hurricane. I know that. I know that. So, in conclusion, guys, that was the story of Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. So, guys, that wraps it up for the stories with part one and part two. Did y'all like the stories? And the story tells the truth. People lost their lives during that hurricane. I know it's a sad story, but it goes through that. And it's just like, yes, it's a good live stream, son. I know that. But, anyways, I will end it here, guys. And I will end it here, guys, from my own play. I mean, on my own studio right here. So, buddy, you heard the main story of Hurricane Katrina back in not 2025, but keep on saying 2025 in 2005. And guys, this is the anniversary of it. Today is the really anniversary of it. Yesterday was coverage of Hurricane Katrina. And guys, exactly, stepmother, exactly. I may do a stream tomorrow if I'm not too busy tomorrow. I may go back to I may go back to streaming one stream at a time. Because my anxiety syndrome and stress syndrome, I'm going for it right now. Did Skyfire disappear again? No, he has school, buddy. He's at school. I know what you going through, son. I know. I know. You know, I'm gonna start making streams about her previous hurricanes. And that's gonna be in the works. So, but anyways, I don't want to keep the rest of y'all's day or time. I will see y'all next time for another And I got to do a short video after this too. And buddy, and the guys, this is the end of part 2. I am Josh, the Science Test Chief Meteorologist, signing out. See y'all in the next stream next time when I have the anniversaries of these hurricanes, like Hurricane Katrina, Ivan, maybe Ian, maybe Milton. That's probably the next one on my list to do. So, guys, this is all of Katrina. I got so interrupted with part 1 yesterday. And, buddy, please don't go back to Sunset Shimmer because she brainwashed me. And people are spreading lies about me for doing that. It was not your fault, son. Exactly. It was not my fault. So, Stepmother, did you like the history I just did? That was the history of Hurricane Katrina. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm doing these. Maybe Milton's going to be. September is on its way. Yep, it is, buddy. I heard about that. I heard about that. I know, brother. I know. And guys, this is the reason. We're going to get through this, son. Yep, we're going to get through it. But, anyways, guys, I'm I'm just glad I'm back to streaming. I miss it. Y'all were saying, "Oh, where's the streams?" Thank y'all for y'all's patience. I'm totally grateful of y'all waiting till I come back to streaming. It may be not be every day or every night, but I'm gonna do one day at a time. I'm glad you're home again. Yep, I'm glad I'm home again. And guys, this is not the end. I'm not retiring from YouTube. I want Sunsets to know something. I want to have a message for them. And Sunset, back away from me for a while. You spreading lies about me last night. I saw it. And I was not very happy. So, I want you to watch this. And I will not accept your apology. You did this to me. I'm not too happy with you. So, back off of me. Hey, June. Hey, old friend. Well, hello there. Don't time. Long time no see, Jenin. Genial, John. I can never pronounce. How you been? I've been okay. Um. Oh shit! Thank goodness I'm not moderating. I checked, son. Okay. Thank you, Jerry, for doing that. And brother, that is Sun Sans's brother. Don't pay attention to him. In Sunset, I'm not even really happy with you. You dogs my old address. Oh, yes, brother, don't pay attention to him. So, I will say this. Thank y'all for your patience. And thank y'all for your time. Very good, brother. I'm happy. I'm happy with you. I am really happy for you guys. It's a oh, where's Josh's stream? I'm glad I'm back streaming. I missed it. I missed talking to y'all here on the chat. And mom and mothers and Sunset, stay a freaking heck away from me. Because moved I am not happy with you, Sunset. What you did make me hurt. I'm sorry. I have to do this. I'm leaving you. I moved out. I'm back with my original mother, Twilight. I will say my goodbyes to you, Sunset. You never let me sleep. You never let me do my own things. Even you didn't let me do my own things. You didn't let me sleep. You didn't let me. You wake me up every single night, 2 or 3 in the morning. If people doesn't do that, I'm pissed. I'm pissed at you, Sunset. And you need to stay away from me, off of my channel and everything. You didn't let me sleep. You didn't let me eat. You didn't let me do anything right. And y'all, I don't give a care about you. which is a lie. Yeah, exactly. But Sunset, you better listen. You listen good. I am a human being. I'm not your puppet with the strings and attached. I'm sick and tired. Exactly, stepmother. You know what? I'm not forgiving you. Your your apology, maybe. Oh, come back to me. I'm sorry I did to you these things. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not never coming back of you because you done something really hurtful to me. I'm not very happy with you. If you are just something you ruined my life because you ruined my stepmother's life. I don't give a care. I don't give a shit. I mean, I don't give a previous thing what you've been doing. That's why I moved out because of you. I'm much better with Twilight, anyways. She is a good mother, and my grandmother is my grandmother. She is a good person too. I'm just sick and tired of you. You want to be hurt? Your apology is not accepted because I moved. I am too. So, Sunset, this is it. I say my goodbyes to you. I'm never coming back to you or your side anymore. I'm cutting ties with you. By the way, son, Sunset quit YouTube. Yes, thank God. Thank a good freaking Lord. And this is my message. I know, stepmother. She needs to go. I don't give a care about you, Sunset, at all. Because one of my friends, my good friend, caught you in 4K. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I am not freaking. I want you off of YouTube completely. I know that. Wait, for real, bro? Someone caught Sunset? Yes, she's been stalking my channel. She's been stalking my channel to begin with, and I'm not too happy about it. Oh my god. Yep, she did. And she's been is buddy, this is one of my other good friends, Skyfire, actually caught her in 4K. He's one of my good friends, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot. She brainwashed me and doxed me for spreading lies about me and my friends. I'm sorry, bro, Josh. I'm just in disbelief. And guys, I'm not too happy. And this is why. And this is why it happens. Is the preparation. Do you make your request, your actions? Uh, that's a good question. Probably she for her actions, for my actions, for mine. I'm just gonna end it here. And also, hey, buddy, you know what that thing was between you and Twilight to begin with? What do you mean? That thing I'm talking about. What thing you talking about, buddy? I totally forgot. But Sunshine doesn't need to do that to you. And that's my point exactly, buddy. I know. I just got so mad last night. I just want to say, get a flip about it. That is true. That is true also. Well, guys, I will wrap it up here for today. I will wrap it up here today, guys. Thank y'all so freaking much for joining me for part 2 of this story of Hurricane Katrina. Maybe in 21 years, next year be 21 years, I may talk about Katrina again in 21 years of September. So I will say thank you to everybody who wants to hear the history about Hurricane Katrina and see what it happens with the levees, storm surge, rescues, everything, the mandatory evacuations, the state governor, National Hurricane Center, and everything, guys. Thank you for joining. And Jerry, I'm glad you're back. I would say thank you to Dennis, Skyfire, Finap Dash, my brother, and Cox. I'm gonna call him Cox for sure. Thank you so much for everybody joining me today for this part 2 of Hurricane Katrina. It is there's more anniversaries gonna be coming down with each hurricane. Next one, maybe Milton. I may talk about Milton next as a major hurricane also. So guys, thank y'all so much. Thank you for liking, subscribing, turn notifications. And also, thank you for all y'all's help. I want y'all to keep me going. I need more subs to get to, well, I'm getting close to 600. My road is probably going to be 700. Please help me get to 700 subscribers. Please help me get that to that goal. Thank you, brother. And thank you for everything. For everybody in the stream today, I will get everybody a gold star. I'm going to do it. Hold on. I am totally grateful with all this. Thank you all for joining through part 1 and part 2 today of Hurricane Katrina. Thank y'all so much. I will take my leave, but thank you to everybody who's been through hurricanes, storms, and everything, guys. And Half-Life 2 will come out tomorrow. Not today, because I got to search it again. But part 23 is going to be coming out. So, but anyways, everybody, take care, stay safe, stay wonderful, and stay healthy, everybody, through the hurricane season, through the heat. And my air conditioner is out for it. So I am totally grateful y'all are here for me. I would say thank you for Jerry, Skyfire, brother, and everybody. Thank you for all you done. And thank you, Bean, for all your help. Getting through this, getting through Sunset's problem, and everything. She needs to get off of YouTube for good. That means no dance party. I can sleep finally and everything. So, guys, thank you for your patience also. And also, guys, thank you for your patience about my streams. And it's going to be one day at a time still because I don't want to overdo it like I did. Well, I did part one yesterday. I did part two today. So that was part one and part two. So that was one back to backs. That was one back to backs of Hurricane Katrina twice. I got interrupted twice yesterday. I mean, once yesterday, actually, not twice. Scratch that. But today, this stream was all perfect. I don't know, but it's going to be like more anniversaries are going to be coming. Probably Hurricane Milton. I will explain that when it comes, it comes. So, but anyways, guys, thank you for your patience and thank you for your time and thank you for everything. I'm just so totally grateful y'all did this. Help me get to 700 and I'll be good as heck. All right. I will see y'all next time. I'm grateful too. I know, brother, you are. So, but anyways, guys, take care, stay safe, and stay wonderful. I will see y'all in the next stream. Sometime I'm going to take one stream at a time. So, take care, everybody, and stay awesome, and stay healthy, stay alert, everybody. I love y'all, brother. I love you, stepmother. I love you, Skyfire, my friends, all my friends, even my daughter and my son, my online son, actually. Thank you for joining. And Dennis also, Cox, thank you. Skyfire, thank you. Everybody, thank you. So, but anyways, guys, I got to get going. Thank you for joining this part 2 of Hurricane Katrina, the anniversary. There's more of hurricanes. It's going to be to come. Next is probably Milton. Anniversary is going to be coming up. I don't know when. But anyways, see y'all next time. Take care, everybody.